Business.com in New York. I'm Lauren Simonetti.
All right, do you like to drink your meal? Research shows that although you can drink your nutrition, the signals to the brain aren't stimulated to show that you're full. Joining us now, lifestyle expert Andrea Metcalf is here to break down liquid nutrition and the trends. So juicing obviously is extremely popular right now.
Oh, yes. I mean, we saw that in the last 5 years transfer from the West Coast to the East Coast to the Midwest.
Yeah.
I mean, in almost every grocery store has some type of juicing going on.
Right.
So there is some differences in juicing. And although it's true that if you don't eat your food, you're not going to salivate, you're not going to have those same signals, it is very healthy. It is very portable, and it can be time-saving as well.
Oh, yeah. Very easy to do all of this.
Exactly. So we'll start first with juicing, and this is pressing out the juices versus the juice that you find normally in stores. The longer the shelf life, the less enzymes are going to be in there because heat is going to pasteurize it, and that's what makes it more shelf-stable. When you fresh press at home, or any of the juices that are around, you're going to get some really great nutrients, and pressing is different than juicing. Cold pressing means that we're actually just getting it down and squeezing it out as hard as we can, so we get a little bit more of the fibers and enzymes than if we grind it in a traditional juicer. So like a juice espresso, this is going to be a cold press. High Vibe, they do cold press juices. And what I think you find is grapefruit, green apple, lemon, jalapeno, ginger, and basil. We understand that those are really good, but I'm going to make it taste it.
Okay, let's see.
Because the really fun part is juicing tastes good. And it doesn't always have to be so sweet, but this is Skinny
It has
Jeans.
a little spice to it, but it's good.
So this is something that you can have. You're going to have probably between 5 and 6 juices a day if you are going to go into juicing. But if you go into juicing, I always tell people we still have to worry about the protein. And bone broth is going to be the next place I take you. Because we're getting the proteins from the bone broth.
Interesting.
Simple to make.
I'm a big fan of bone broth.
Get a big pot, get some bones, and then you're going to add in things like the West Coast version for High Vibe is going to have avocado, lime, jalapeno, cilantro, but it's just clear. And so, I mean, even the Weight Watchers got into this. Smell that. I won't make you taste it, but if you'd like to, you can.
It does. It smells good.
It's really delicious. The other great thing about bone broths is they help boost your immune system and protect your gut. It's not the probiotics, but it's actually the other things that are in there, like from chicken soup. It's the neutrophils that help you with migration, which I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like, what's that?
Know that it's good for lining the digestive tract, and it helps promote good gut health. So not only is it good in protein, but it also has those other benefits.
So the question that I have in regards to bone broth, is it okay to use it as a replacement meal, or is that not ideal?
Well, let's talk about replacement meal or cleansing or juicing on a regular basis. You know, quarterly you can do this, but you don't have to. If you eat enough fruits and vegetables and you're eating healthy most of the time, then you don't really have to do the cleanses. But because it is protein, it can be a meal replacement. Let's talk about coffee, because this is kind of the next space where people are going. We're seeing Bullet brand coffee. This one in particular has MCT oils, which means that it takes the caffeine, and it also has some grass-fed butter in it. The fat in it helps stabilize the caffeine intake, so you're not getting that boost and that drop. Exactly. So that's going to be of a thermogenic, which helps speed up the metabolism and can help in your weight loss as well. So very, very healthy options, even though you're not chomping down on it.
And so it still helps us, especially in the morning when you need that little bit of a caffeine boost.
Or like Tammy and I were talking beforehand, that boost in the afternoon. Instead of going for that coffee, go for a juice, and that sweetness will still be good for you and give you the energy that you need to get through the day.
Excellent, excellent. So a lot of good options. You know, for people that are looking into something like this, how much would something like this run you?
This juice espresso is $3.99. So you can, but I think you can get some other ones. Now this is the pressing and not the juicer. So a juicer is going to be between $100 and $600 depending. A cold presser is going to be about $250 up to $700, $800 depending.
So it's definitely an investment in a way of life if you're going to do that. Okay, Andrea Metcalf, thanks so much. And where can people find you? I know you said that you're somewhere tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'm downtown. I'm doing a class, Yoga Lattes, on the rooftop of the new Marriott. So I'm kind of excited to be down there. And you can always find me at AndreaMetcalf.com.
Fantastic. Andrea, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, still ahead, it's the sweetest place to be in Chicago. You probably